Taking just a minute here to see if everything catches up. Don't know why it says I'm offline. Maybe I need to refresh that. Yeah. Okay, everything looks good there. Cool. All right. Everything looks fine there. Taking just a moment to pull everything up. I'll begin here in just a minute. Just haven't done this in a while, but it could be fun. Okay. Do a bitrate check here. Drop it down to probably about 5,000, somewhere around there. Yeah, 5,500 probably. All right, let's go. I don't usually focus too terribly much on winning, because I play this more casually just for the fun of it. But hopefully if I make it to the top 10, that works for me. I'm glad that there are still plenty of people who still play this game. I enjoy it quite a bit. Should begin here in just shortly here. Ah, there we go. Switch to attackers, because I don't want people to pay much attention to me, especially at the beginning. Oops. That's why. That's okay, we can still recover. The game is still young. It wasn't quite a T-spin, but I can't do T-spins on command, which is why I played just for the fun of it. One of the things though, this game has a pretty decent comeback mechanic where the more players focus you, you get a multiplier on the damage that you deal. But if you take the player who's weakest and focus on them, a lot of other people probably will be doing the same, so they'll get that multiplier against you. So instead, I just focus on doing the best I can. I try to save Tetrises for when more players are focusing me. Looks like a lot of people want to take me out, do they? Tetrises are my preferred way to attack, just because I'm a bit more consistent with those, and T-spins, and even combos, but combos are really good too. Like, you're intentionally doing weaker attacks over and over consecutively, but they add up, and eventually you're doing more damage than a Tetris would anyway. So that's one thing I like about this game. There are multiple ways to play, but I do believe the optimal way would be T-spins, which, if I knew how to do them, I would. But that was a decent combo. One thing as the game goes on, you do want to try to knock other players out. So there are some times where you want a lot of people to focus on you, But that could also come with a disadvantage because they can they can overpower you by dealing bigger attacks than you can do to all of them. So I think I do prefer just playing a little more conservatively. Not much I could do with that one. That's better, I think. Oops. It's almost like the player saw that, said, I'm going to capitalize on that mistake. "50 players left. Still haven't knocked anyone out, but that's okay. Because I've only won this once, maybe twice. But honestly, this is just an excuse to play Tetris, and that's good enough for me. Which is one of the reasons why I'm using the retro skin. So I think a lot of people's first experience with Tetris is a Game Boy version. I want to say it was mine, but as you get older, life has a way of pulling tricks on you. You don't remember things quite how they were. One of the things that I've noticed is when you start to do big attacks, other players back off. So I think that's why I started developing more of a defensive strategy. Because after, especially in the middle game, after a Tetris, that's usually enough to get some players off your back. So you can focus on building Tetrises like I've done here. Still not enough of an attack for me to be threatened by. There we go. That wasn't bad. Unfortunately, sometimes I set myself in such a situation where I need more L's and J's. I'm gonna hold off for that for a while. Perfect. Building kind of high, but back-to-back Tetris. So you get the combo bonus as well as a little bit of an extra bonus because it was a back-to-back. Back-to-back-to-back. There's no such thing but style points, right? Okay, more players are focusing me, it looks like. I should have waited just a second. I know that was probably a bad play, but had to do something to make the field a little better for me. Uh-oh. Well, 19 isn't bad. It's not top 10, but there's always next time. GG. They got me. It still isn't bad though. Alright, let's try this again. I think that first game went pretty well. We can call that a warm-up game anyway, right? Let's try again. I've been playing this off and on since it came out. It's pretty addicting. So just like before, we're going to start real slow and defensive. Let's see how far we can get. Maybe switch over to attackers here. Maybe play a little more carefully this time. Trying to get in the swing of things of talking and playing at the same time. It is, like any other skill, something you can develop. And something that I'd like to develop. Playing high up like this has some advantages, because some players may see you as a target. Oh, that was not me playing as a target, that was a mistake. But I don't think we're in too much peril yet. This isn't looking the best, but giving up now wouldn't be any fun, would it? And those are a lot of poor moves, but the focus there was on combos to get players off my back. That piece will be helpful later. You know what? There. Sometimes if you want to play a little more aggressively, you can focus on the player who's weakest and then switch back to normal later. I really want to leave that well open, and this is exactly why. There we go. Oh yeah, players are definitely focusing me right now. But things are still fine. Got the well open. Get that cleared up here. Unfortunately, that's all I can do, so I have to build for a little bit and play defensively. Try to recover from the damage that I dealt, trying to push my way back in the game. Yeah, everything's good again. Even though I'm higher than I'd like to be. Like, game board wise, of course. I really don't want to do that, but sometimes defensive combos come in handy. Yeah. Back to people focusing me right now. Board's under control, we can relax a bit. Still like to clear that double though. Open that well second to the right. Gotta wait for the right pieces and clean up the mess I made trying to open it. Ah, it's one block short. That was still a good combo though. Yeah, I was pretty okay with that. Ah, we're open again. Ah! As soon as you say something, it comes back to bite you. We can still recover though. Not too big of a crisis. But down to about half the players left. Let's try to play a little more precise. You've probably noticed by now that I kind of tend to make things really blocky, so that I'm looking for specific pieces that don't always come when I prefer them to. Sometimes it works, but other times it catches up with you. Okay, let's deflect that back to you. When you have pieces coming, especially early on in the game, you have more time to offset them by attacking back by clearing more lines. But as the player count starts to drop, you may only have one piece to drop before it attacks you. So, because of that, you may want to be a little less focused on Tetrises and more just clearing what you can. That helped a little bit. Okay, just keep the combo going as best I can. Yeah, that was okay. Let's get that out of the way. I'll save that for defense later. Right back at ya. When you get to the... oh no! When you get to the higher speeds, moving pieces back and forth gives you a little bit of extra time to move pieces where you might want them to go. So you may notice me do that sometimes. Okay, that was good, but I need to open this up again pretty quick, 5 time. I may not have time. Alright, let's play defensively now. There. That removed a lot of the attack that was coming. Wasn't all of it, but... the board's looking really sloppy right now. I'm not talking as much as I probably should, because I'm focusing right now. That'll work. And sometimes I'm also switching to my hold piece, just to give myself a tiny extra second to think before the piece lands. That was a good combo. Oh, 13 players left, I didn't even notice that. That probably means more people are going to start focusing me now than they were before. Let's play defensively here. Keep ourselves low. Got one. 10 players left. Oh, that was a big one. One of the things about KOs, especially as the game goes on, is you take all their badges. Badges are earned by knocking out players. Oh no! Mistakes were made. 5th is really good though. I'll take that. Yeah. So KOs are good because you take the power of the players who've gathered that power up to this point, but one of the focuses that exist in the game is KOs. And what KOs do is if you have the most, other players can just choose that option and focus on you, even if you're focusing on other players. So that's something you need to be concerned with as you play. Especially if you're more of a slow-paced defensive player like I am. Like, this is just an excuse to play Tetris for me. That's all it is. Alright, back to the beginning. You kind of get a little adrenaline as we get closer and closer to only a few players left. But then anyway, we'll need to switch that off again and go back to just normal, standard, fundamental Tetris. And making as few mistakes as possible. Oh, hello! That's rude. I don't appreciate that one bit. Think about what you did. Leave me alone. I'm just playing standard Tetris here. Nobody else exists except for me. Bounce that attack right back to you. Oopsie. You can have a really good game and then everything fall apart back to back. Isn't that how most video games work? A lot of people definitely want me to be defeated. I mean, just looking at the power of that attack makes it pretty clear that they want me gone yesterday. I don't appreciate that, guys. Ah, didn't have time to play that the right way. They got me. I have to admit I did make a few mistakes there, especially at the end. Sometimes I get a little too laissez-faire with players, and it comes back to bite me. Other times it works. But if things don't work out, you can just turn around and try another game in just a minute. So mistakes don't punish you too terribly much, which is good, I think. Just tuck that in there. Hold that for later. Oh. Players after me already, huh? I don't think that's too terribly nice, people. You know what? Sometimes I make moves like that on purpose, sacrificing possible Tetrises to make the combo go a little bit further. Sometimes it works out. Because if you can get a really long combo going, you can sometimes clear just one line and deal as much damage as back-to-back Tetris. I can't do that, but some players can. Let's make sure I'm playing defensively here. Only attacking the players that are focused on me right now. That wasn't very good. We can still recover though. There we go, right back open. Yeah, things are still fine. I have my line piece in reserve, ready to go. Try to normalize a little bit, make this board a little better. Yeah, especially early on when there's still plenty of players left. I personally don't think it's all that wise to be the aggressor. I mean, it does make sense in some standards, because that's how you get the badges, and you probably want the badges early so you can be the player knocking everyone else out. But that also means that other players are going to want to work together to knock you out. So you may see me flip back and forth if I have a Tetris between attackers to KOs, just to see if I can kind of sneak a cheap KO after, or KO off of somebody. I don't entirely know if that's a good idea, because I'm not sure how long the game considers you still attacking, even if you flip out of that one. Okay, other players are going to start focusing me for a little bit. Start working on combos to push players off me just a little bit. Alright, we've got that well back open. Turn that right back around on you. Didn't quite do what I wanted it to. May be a mistake, but I'd like to hold on to that if I can. So far, it wasn't a mistake. And since a lot of players are focusing on me, take that 4 chain that did 4 damage each. It's like players are still focusing me. Got one. There's a quest as well where, oops, where you have to knock out 5 players total. That's also something on my mind, but not something I'm going to like run a game over or anything. Or run a match over, I mean. Nope. Even though things are going a little crazy right now, we're just playing normal standard Tetris. Even if things are getting a little hairy here. Oops. I was hoping that would clear a line and get some breathing room, but that did not happen. I have to make a mistake just to... Oh no! I was going to try to make a mistake to sneak that line piece in, but I didn't quite get there. That's okay though. That's how you learn, right? I think one of the things I keep doing is switching out of my fundamental defensive play, and that tends to come back and bite me. So let's go back to just normal, focusing only on the players attacking me Tetris. Maybe this time, let's keep the field a bit lower too. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Yeah, just keep the field a bit lower. A bit more controlled. Neither of these are all that good. But the good thing is, because the game is still pretty early, I have time to make moves before the attack lands. Not as much time as I thought. Oh wow, great job everyone. You got me. Very well played. Very well played. Let's try that again. Alright, everything still looks good here. You can tell who's focusing you, I'm sure you've noticed by now, by those little yellow lines. Those are the players who are targeting me right now. Let's give them a surprise. There. Maybe that'll... Oh, that didn't push them off of me. Well done, players. Well done. Okay, yeah, now only one player is focusing me. So there's not all that much of a point in... Rude. Oh no, wrong piece. I was about to say, there's not too terribly much reason to focus on big attacks right now if only one or two players are targeting me. But sometimes those one or two players can be really mean and force you to make decisions you don't want to make. That was a mistake, but at the same time I also wanted to push players off of me. I've got to open this up if I have time. Alright, one line at a time. Perfect. 4 combo is nice. Man, players want me out, don't they? Alright, we're gonna be careful this time and drop that Tetris where it belongs. Gonna hold off on this. Think I pushed the aggression off of me for a little bit so we can relax again. But that also doesn't mean that I can neglect all the players. Because too many mistakes, and then I'll be knocked out faster than I'd like to be. So even though I'm higher than I should be. Ah, rats. Misinput. That's okay though. Then again, sometimes you get one good game and it's all downhill from there. It comes and goes, you know? Now we wait. Not for too much longer, though. Okay. Back to attackers. Don't have too great a place to put that. So for your enjoyment, I'm going to try what's known as a 4-wide. I don't recall ever doing this before. I definitely didn't do it consistently before. So let's see how it goes. And that was it. Oh, good times. Good times, bad food. That wasn't bad. Players are mad. They don't like the 4-wide if players don't know how to do it. I want you to know how painful that was. Just throwing that line piece away. But keeping yourself alive is more important than cool plays sometimes. But then again, dumb plays are worse than cool plays. Oh, players definitely know I exist now. Oops. They smell blood in the water. They want me out. They want me out quick. They may get their wish, but I'm going to fight just a little bit. Mistakes were made to play defensively. If this is the end of the game, I'm not going to go out without a fight. Okay, some of the players have been kicked off me. Not as many as I thought. Players definitely board watch to see which players are nearest the top, and I'm probably up there. Oh boy. I don't have a way to offset this. Oops. I had nothing. Still not a bad game though. I definitely need to work on a 4-wide. You know what? Let's just make it fun and try a 3-wide this time. If I can make it work. We'll see. Let's wait for the game to start. Okay. One player's focusing me right now, too. Cool. Okay, so that's the gap I have to work with. That's rude. I don't appreciate that. You know what? Get comboed, everyone. That was not nice of you. Okay, they had to know I made a mistake there. But mistakes can be recovered from, if you don't make too many more after it. That's right, focus me. And I come bearing presents of the combo variety. And maybe that'll push some players away for a bit. Or maybe it'll make players mad and focus me more. This isn't good. This is not good. That's right, focus the player who made a mistake, everyone. So long as I'm relaxed and careful, this isn't the biggest disaster in the world. Especially since I have a Tetris lined up. There we go. 4, 5. That was a nice combo. Sometimes having lines pushed onto you like that opens opportunities for counterattack. It's one of the things I find fascinating about this game. So long as you're not making mistakes, you want some players to focus you. Otherwise, all your cool attacks won't go anywhere. And where's the fun in that? Five, 6. Oh, it's a 6 combo. Nice. Alright. 61 players left. No one's doing too terribly heavy an attack on me. Right now no one's attacking me, but I can attack myself by stacking poorly. And players notice that quick and go right on the attack. Let's put this over here. Start building up on this side. Try to keep things somewhat controlled. Okay, players are focusing us again. And by us, I mean me. Oh, perfect. Sometimes I second guess myself. It almost never ends well. Now, one of the things you can do, especially if you have a lot of players focusing you, is you don't have to go for the Tetrises or the big line clears, because the multiplier you get when players focus you can make it to where even the small attacks are enough. I mean, you're welcome to focus me if you'd like. But things are still... knock on theoretical particle board. Things are still under control. 3 KOs. Alright, so far, this is still a good game. It could change at any time. I'm reminding myself over and over again, don't build too high. Because when the attacks come, they can come quick and heavy. Almost made a mistake there. Okay, time to play defensively a little bit. Okay, open those lines back up. So that double removes 6 lines worth of damage, so that's pretty efficient clearing in my opinion. There's another 6. 4, 6. 6. 7. There we go. Maybe that'll push players off me for a little bit. It hasn't. Players definitely want me gone. But I don't want to be gone. That does not sound like a very fun use of my time. So, just keep it low. Keep it controlled. Keep lines clear to offset as much damage as we can. Oh, 9. That was a good attack. Alright, good. We're back at the bottom. Let's not play too fancy. Perfect. I had just enough time. 10. Oof. I don't have a good place to put this. Oh no. Alright. Offset some of that damage. Offset some more. So even without fancy play, you can still do pretty well just playing as standard a Tetris game as you can. Because there have been a few cases here where I definitely should have been knocked out already, but I haven't been. Alright, let's push some of that damage back. That wasn't good. Yeah, the players definitely know I made a mistake there. Yep. Back to single-digit players left. That's not bad. Even though I was 10th, still counts as single digits, right? Probably not. Oh well. Okay, let's try that again. Let's go. Time to go back to relaxing mode. Nice, standard, fundamental Tetris. I'll probably say that 1,000 times, but it helps me relax and focus on what I should be doing. Because, if I can remember an earlier game, even though there was still plenty of game left, things got pretty ugly and I couldn't quite recover in time. I really wanted to, but I didn't see a way for that to make sense. Let's just clear that, well, leave it open again. Slam a Tetris in there just in case we need it. But right now we don't. It's another 4 combo. Oh, we're offsetting now, are we? Oh no! We're making mistakes, are we? There's still enough time left for that to be recovered from. I'm not too concerned about that just yet. I know I'm playing a lot slower than everybody else too. Well, maybe not everybody else, but a lot of players. But I don't think that hinders me too terribly much with how I played this game. Don't believe so, anyway. That's rude, people. Leave me alone. I don't appreciate this one bit. Back at ya. I'll save that line piece. You never know when we might need it. Probably sooner rather than later. Back to back Tetris again. Finally. Oh, hello everyone. Is this what we're doing? I don't agree. I'd like to go back to playing standard Tetris now. And have you leave me alone. But I don't think you're listening. Finally. Got that opened up. You guys are being rude. I probably don't have much time to make up for that. Then again, the game's not over till it's over, right? Oh, and that's probably it. Oopsie. Oh yeah, that's 1000%. One misdrop is all it takes sometimes. Just one. It doesn't faze me too much. Just waiting for the next game to start. Yep, time to relax. Alright, everything still looks good stream-wise. Let's go. I could tuck that in there, but this is a piece I like to sneak in. There we go. Perfect. Let's see what happens if we leave that double well open. Oh no. Just kidding. Looks like you're gonna be rude and not let me keep that open longer than I wanted to. Well, as long as I wanted to, I should say. But as a great philosopher once said, you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find players get what they deserve. That's not quite how it goes. Especially since this is just a fun, competitive little game of Tetris. Okay. time to switch back to small attacks quicker. Got to get this open. And then again, building up to try to get to the point where you can is often a bad move. Sometimes if you're pretty lucky, you can sneak out of bad positions. Okay. Yeah, we're still good. Yeah, things are good again. I'd really like to get that block out of the way. Do I really need to burn a line piece just to do it? I guess so. So that's what we will do. Nice. And controlled, just the way I prefer it to be. I don't know what good a 2-wide's going to do, but we'll find out. That gap's probably going to hurt later. But later's not right now. Okay, fine. Well, there was a 5 combo, that's not bad. Gotta open up my well again so we can go back to chaining off of it. Nice. That went pretty well, I think. Cool. Don't have a really good place to put that, but it'll work. What I think I should probably do, remembering that that well is coming up faster than I thought it would. Oh, good. Would be to get that cleared so we can go back to getting combos ready. There we go. Everything's great again. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Okay, so that is a triple well. Let's keep that triple open and see what that does. None of these are really all that good. That worked. Ran out of fuel, but that worked pretty well. So maybe we can open up that triple well again. See if we can set up a defensive position to work from. You're making me open this faster than I wanted to, people. That's just rude. I don't appreciate that. Ah, that's all I had. Okay. This is what we're doing now, is it? Back off. Hopefully. They said no. What do we do? That's what we do. Still, that wasn't bad. That was not bad. I was working on trying to be entertaining while we play, too. At least entertaining-ish. Right? Alright. Let's try that again. Let's go. It's taking a little bit of time. But as soon as I say that, the game hears me and says, actually, no, we're playing now. Okay. Triple well again. So I have one more space to the right. I'll need to fill in. There we go. Triple well strategy is in progress. Oops. That's not good. That's better. There's nowhere good to put this. What do we do? Hopefully that doesn't affect us later. Alright, slowing down just a little bit here. Oh yeah, you definitely see my playfield now, don't you? Oops. That didn't work. Oh well. We'll make it work. Well, players definitely know we exist. Not enough to make any big combos out of yet. So let's keep things as they are. And wait for the players to see the gaps on my board. And try to capitalize on that. Only for them to be disappointed. Let's not play too fancy. And push that back. Yeah, nice. Okay. Things look worse than they are. Sometimes that can be a bit of a bait for the other players to focus you so that you can counterattack. Alright. But, of course, it's always important to make sure that your counterattack actually works. So, it's also important to do damage control if you see any gaps, if you have time to safely clear them. Yeah, players are definitely focusing me again. As much as I want to, I don't think that's a good idea for right now. Alright. Got that rightmost well right back open. Got Tetris ready for anyone who tries to attack. Or just right now. It didn't have much of a choice. Let's save that. Yep. Players can probably tell I'm in danger right now. And danger, of course, just means that your stack's too high. And other players can focus you down to try to defeat you. That was a good combo. Too bad the other players were too busy focusing on other things to see it, but I was happy with it. I may regret it later, but for right now, yeah. Still in that gap. Maybe that combo pushed some players off of us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Players are after me. Players are definitely after me. What do I do? As much as I wanted to, that would be too big of a mistake. If we can clear this gap and get a line piece, but we can't. We don't have time. No, we definitely don't have time. Well. One more. One more for tonight. And we'll call it here. Hopefully everything turned out alright. Until you bump the pop filter. That's no good. Oh well. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So that other half of the playfield does not exist. As much as I can avoid it. Alright, nice and slow. Careful and controlled movements. Continue building this half of the playfield. It's not really all that good. Neither's all that good either. What do we do? There we go. Alright, let's start playing. That didn't work out. That's the general idea behind 3 or 4 well. That's doing small combos over and over again as much as you can, so that they eventually add up and do a lot of damage. But, as I'm still pretty new to them, saying and doing are 2 entirely different things. But it's important to have things to work on. That's how you grow and improve. And growing and improving are very important aspects of life. Okay. Mistakes were made. Damage control time. We're good again. See if we can open this up here. You really want to focus me right now? I mean, okay, but have a surprise. So we are not beat yet. Saw the firepower we had at the moment. Oh, hello everyone. Is this what we're doing? You may regret it. Even though I play slow, I'm not as easy a target as you think I am. There we go. So I think some of that was going to being an attack against me, you may have offset that before it even arrived. I don't even know if that's something you can do, but that would be cool. Ah, no good. Middle wells like that are usually pretty tricky, so let's just go with something slow and easy. Player's focusing me again. Okay. Let's offset as much of this as we can. Which apparently was none of it. Well, players definitely want me out of the game now. But this is my last game of the night. I don't want to be knocked out this early. I want to make a sport out of this. Make a game out of it. And get that out of the way. Don't have the best place for that, but... Uh-oh. I was kind of afraid that might happen. I think that's good enough for tonight. A total of 10 KOs and CPU matches. Ah. That's not bad. Let's see if we can buy another theme here. Let's get... Xenoblade's fun. Oh, 30, ouch. Alright then. Are they all 30? No, the older ones are cheaper. Let's save up for later. That Xenoblade one might be pretty fun. Alright, have a great night everyone.